health, inspiration, love, life.
Peace, peace, family. I got a special guest on my show, the poet, the author, the musician and artist, my brother Ajani. How you doing today, brother?
Peace and love, man. Peace and love. Doing well, man. Appreciate you having me too for this thing.
Oh man, no doubt, man. We just completed a banger, family. We at the studio Ready Records, and we got some real good work in for a later project I'm dropping called Liberate Kings, the mixtape. So I appreciate you getting on that joint with me, man. That was definitely fire.
No doubt, man. Appreciate what you do. Shout out to Hill TV and everything you got going on with the movement and everything. I'm down, like I told you, from about 2 years ago.
No doubt.
Past, man. I'm here for
Facts, man. I'm just so happy we finally was able to get together and come together as creatives. Yes, sir, and work. So what got you inspired into poetry, into the arts, and to writing a book? You also author, you wrote a book as well too.
Yeah, I got two books. I just came out with my second children's book called The Day Mo Stood Up. The first one was Nigeria and the Teacher Fruit. What I'm doing is a children's book series with the local legend Fuse Namid, who's illustrating these books for me. To answer your question, to go back, I started writing when I was about 12. Man, I've always had a passion for art, creativity. That's always been my thing. Never was good at math, so I just chose creative, and then of course the athletic side, eventually playing ball and stuff. But I've been writing for a minute. So I wrote my first poem when I was 12 called "Increase the Peace." I was inspired by 80s baby, so I grew up. I ain't gonna tell my age, but I grew up, with LL and Rakim and Kool Moe Dee. I mean, grew up with all the legendary hip hop artists, and being inspired by that. And of course, had a first cousin who rode the train with LL before he even made it.
Wow!
Hearing that, she grew up
dope.
in Queens. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's my hometown. No doubt.
I think Jamaica Boulevard, I believe she grew up on. But anyway, and so just being inspired by hip hop, young, and just loving to write. Wrote that piece, and then eventually found a passion for writing. But what I never really established was the I guess the confidence to get in front of people. So that kind of kept me back all through college. I took speech class, and I ain't do no kind of performances. I didn't even read my speeches.
So that's crazy, man. Yeah. And I've seen you perform on the mic, and not knowing you, we wouldn't even think that you would have that fear coming up, because you seem so confident on the mic.
Man,
so
listen, deep inside, I'm burned. The first time I got on stage in front of people, I just, and I still get it.
The butterflies.
Like, what am I doing? I prefer to do what you're doing right now, be behind the camera, behind the scenes.
Right.
But I know with what I do and everything, you got to step in front of the camera.
Man, you're a brand, man, and you're pushing the positive narrative out here, which we need more of, because these kids are definitely surrounded around a lot of negativity and distractions. So you are definitely one of the pioneers out here in North Carolina putting in that work, man. And Hill TV salutes you, your effort. And you also coach sports as well?
Yeah, I'm coaching 8 to 10-year-old boys.
Dope.
Going to Parks and Rec, volunteering that time.
And Ghana. All right. That's where I stay at. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
At the Avery Street. Well, actually, we play at is it North Garner Middle?
Awesome.
Right,
awesome.
Avery Street. But 8 to 10-year-olds, man, and most of them is their first time playing. There's a couple of kids who, they've been playing for a couple of years, but still at this impressionable age, they're still learning, the game.
Right.
So it's a lot. I'm learning patience, learning. Learning some of everything, man. But I played ball too all the way up to college.
Right.
And so that was my passion.
Teaching them the fundamentals, sportsmanship, teamwork, and that's awesome, man. Because unfortunately, a lot of people don't have the male role models inside the home and around. So I commend you on that, giving your time and trying. Absolutely.
Which is the main inspiration. A lot of my work, man, between the poetry, between the books, and of course some of the music. Is the fact that we as a people are just displaced, man. We've come so far, but yet we have so far to go. And, which is why I say, we can never stop. Bob Marley used to say, if the people who are trying to destroy this world never sleep, then why should I? And that's kind of something that I learned, a long time ago. I was a huge Bob Marley fan, but that quote right there is just so inspirational. If people who are trying to destroy this planet, which they do, don't really take no time off, then why should I? And that's kind of like what I've adopted in the last 4 years.
That's awesome, bro. So, I just gave me goosebumps, man. That's so awesome, man.
Yeah, seriously,
and a lot of us need to practice that. And first, practice it in your own home. Practice it with yourself. Practice it with your children, because that's where it starts. We are the front lines. Before they go to public school, charter school, us as parents are the front lines. We're the first teachers. We're the first curriculum before they step outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely,
the
man.
main institutions of all development is the home, church,
It's the
and school,
home.
man.
That's right.
Home being first. And so we gotta take care of homes better. We gotta do what we do. And if we don't have little ones, you got somebody who you know
Right.
has a child, you have a niece, nephew, cousin.
It takes a village. That's right.
It takes a village, man.
That's right, brother.
Definitely.
Earlier we spoke about mental health, man. What's your take on mental health in our community?
Man, mental health. I worked in the mental health field for about 8 years or so.
Wow.
And yeah, with both children and adults. And so I got the whole complete perspective of life itself, and the majority of the clients, not all, but the majority were black. And that it really startled me, man. So from doing that work, I started to really research. I had a passion anyway. I actually started going to grad school to get my master's degree in psychology, but I stopped.
Right.
But psychology was always a passion.
Right.
It's what makes people think and behave and move the way they do, and why. I was going back to as a kid,
Right. A lot of us walking around with childhood traumas. Yes, I am. A lot of us are.
Yes, sir. And that's the main thing is it's so powerful. You just said
and acknowledging it.
A lot of people
Yes.
don't do that.
Right.
A lot of people think I'm over that, or that's behind me, or I'm good now.
Right.
With the status, I got some money now. I got degrees, or I got cars and houses.
Right.
And that goes all the way up to the millionaires and billionaires who still walk around with that childhood trauma.
Very
we see
true.
that every day on TV. But mental health, I mean, the last 20 years or so, statistically, more black people have been socially deprived, if you will, according to their standards, according to being manic depressive, the suicide rates. I mean, more for the last 20 years. And that's alarming, because you would think also within the last 20, 25 years, we have more mega churches. We have more black churches. So it's like, if anybody can't correlate these two, how we have more churches, that means more people are going to church, attending services, what have you. Within the same time, within the same breath, we have more people committing suicide, getting committed to these mental health facilities and institutions. I'm talking about children and adults.
Wow.
And that's something to think about, like I said. So it's very alarming to me. It's very alarming, and that comes through, which is why my second book, The Day Mo Stood Up, just came out a couple weeks ago. It's about bullying. It's a childhood story about bullying, but the emphasis on that is the bullying that's in politics, the bullying that's in the homes. Bullying is just, take away the word bullying and just replace it with abuse. That's what that really means.
Right.
You're bullied, you're picked on, you're neglected, you're ridiculed, you're chastised, you're scorned, raped, molested. All these forms is really bullying. A rapist is a bully. Somebody who controls power, they're bullies. In politics, they're bullies.
I like the way you put that. So let's not categorize bullying just in the elementary field and the school field.
Yes.
It goes way bigger than that, way deeper than that.
It starts there, which is why I chose this as a topic for children.
Right.
So maybe some kids will look at this, and if they are the bullies, or if they're being bullied, be like, maybe, with the illustrations that Fuse laid out, kind of compile, put those together and be able to, contrast is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Contrast the actual meaning, and hopefully it resonates in that, so they won't become those adult bullies. You know what I'm saying? They won't become those who are, or even those bullies who never really get over